I have never seen a pathological liar who believes in his lies like the current head of state. That is NDINDI NYORO's remarks as he fires back the financial bill 2025. Things are getting hotter as NDINDI NYORO now open a war with President William Ruto and his administration members.
For us as a country, as we do the budgeting for our country, we may afford to cheat other people outside, but I have never seen a lie where you can cheat yourself. Sijawahi ona kitu ambayo wewe ati utajidanganya na uamini. The reason I'm saying that is this. Tuko na budget kama ya elimu. Pesa ya capitation katika ile budget ililetwa na National Treasury katika bunge. Pesa ya capitation was not enough. Ya primary school, ya secondary schools. It wasn't enough. But even more astonishing, pesa ya examination, there was nothing. It was zero. Sasa wakajaribu wakafanya ukarabati kidogo, ile capitation haikuwa inatosha, wakakata zaidi bilioni 5 ikapelekwa katika atidio ya examinations. And examinations in Kenya require 11 billion Kenya shillings. So I want to request the policy makers in this country, let us not make a budget of lying to ourselves and lying to our development partners. Tunataka tutengeneza bajeti ambayo tunaonekana hatukopi sana, but we are just postponing the problem. When we give examinations 5 billion shillings and we know all of us ya kwamba exams Kenya it will require 11 billion Kenya shillings, we are just telling the invigilators and we are just telling those who will be marking that there is no money to pay them. That's basically what we are saying. Budget ya 11 billion inafaa kuwa ya exam. Umepeana hauko hata umeweka hata dururu. Sasa imewekwa ingine 5 billion instead of 11. That is barely enough only to buy the papers for exams. And therefore it means there is no money for invigilators and there is no money for the workforce that will be marking our exams. Why can't we make a budget that we can live with for the entire of the year? That is my question.
So the fear has gone in Kiaru constituency, and NDINDI NYORO is now exposing to us how this government is corrupt, and this is the worst government he has ever seen before. I know some of us will say, oh, NDINDI NYORO is trying to defend himself because he was impeached, which might be true. But when we now put a political wrangles aside, you will realize that NDINDI NYORO is speaking sense and exposing UDA administration. He has talked about exam fee, he has talked about so many things, the budget, and so on and so on. And I want to tell you why this seems to be more dangerous to William Ruto's administration. Before I dig deep into this, ladies and gentlemen, pleasure to meet you once again in this broadcast. Welcome all to Zion Kenya TV, and thank you so much for your continued support always. I don't take it for granted. If you are watching me for the first time, having interest to proceed with this kind of political discussion, I request you kindly do me a favor. Take a once again, click that notification bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like my videos, share my videos to your friends, family and relatives. I am sorry for the noise, but we will still carry on with our political updates. And I'm going to be very much brief on that. Number one, NDINDI NYORO is a sober-minded politician. That is what I observed from him. Ruto's administration is the corrupt government administration I have ever seen before. They know how to pretend and they know how to lure people. I am seeing some people going to cry. I am seeing many people going to cry. Sahi, brothers and sisters from Lake region are very much happy, impressed. To make it worse, they are happy that they have been given billions of money, yet nothing has been done. Even if today you visit Kisumu constituencies, you will be shocked. The roads over there are so pathetic. But they are busy saying we have been given billions of money. So this issue of corruption is something which should be avoided at any cost. The free education NDINDI NYORO is talking about is well observed by many of us, and I know you are all aware of that. So the UDA administration must tell us the truth, if they are ready for this free education or they are just buying time. The second observation is that is William Ruto ready to face all these political challenges ahead of him? Is he ready? And how now? Because right now we have finance bill which is tormenting Kenyans. Kenyans are saying that 25th they are going back to the street, and so on and so on. So these are things which are true and it's remain facts. Then, is this government well prepared for Kenyans' life? Are they prepared to help Kenyans in the near future? Those are the questions we ought to ask ourselves. And then, what next? What next? There is hidden agenda coming from NDINDI NYORO's remarks. He cannot just speak because he's saying he knows these people and he understands them very well. But the facts remain that it is not something easy to find about. But you must work in the government and understand them. I was just reading some of the writing here, a friend of mine have sent for us, but I can't fix it here because I'm briefing up. I will find time and bring it here about just what is happening in Mombasa again. Now, that is the message coming from NDINDI NYORO, and he declares war with President William Ruto. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and stay tuned for more political updates. This country is well need of a political checkup because our leaders have become a pathological liars. Politicians should change and stand up and deliver their promises and ensure that they have done justice for wananchi.